Hello everyone. So I'm showing you here some cut files that are part of the exclusive cut files that come in the Clique Kits Rhapsody kit. And I'm showing you some of the mixed media products I'm going to be playing with and some of the Rhapsody kits I'm going to be playing with. So this layout, you do not need any special tools to make this. Of course, I have the cut file already cut, but you could use a stencil, you could make a heart with a punch, you could really just do anything. And the only tool I'm going to say invest in is a Tombow Mono eraser, because we're going to be planning and plotting our layout all over this page. And that requires a pencil. And the Tombow Mono Sand Erasers is the most amazing eraser on planet Earth, I think, because it will just erase everything until everything disappears. Super easy to use, really nice eraser. The Shimmerz paints that I'm going to be using today, you can find in the Clique Kit shop, and they have a very low price point. You get a very nice, the bottle of paint looks small when you get it, but trust me, you can get a ton of layouts out of it. I have a couple of these what look like small pots of paint, and I think that the paint inside them multiplies like rabbits, because I feel like I never get to the bottom of a pot of paint. So again, you wouldn't need the cut file. You wouldn't need to have this stencil done. If you don't have a silhouette, you could punch some hearts out of a piece of paper and use the negative spaces and the positive spaces exactly the way I'm going to go do here. I'm just drawing some starbursts and some guidelines for some of my hearts. Originally I thought I was going to have these hearts kind of exploding from my photo, but due to the size of the hearts and the way that the layout works out, I don't. But those guidelines still were a gigantic help to me. So now I'm taking, this is the negative spot. So if you don't have a silhouette, just punch some hearts out of a piece of paper and you have a heart shape. You could even cut a heart, you know, just like fold paper in half and draw half a heart, cut it out, work the same way. Or you could do another shape. You could do a circle. You could do anything you would like. So what I'm doing here is I am just tracing my hearts, and then I am erasing the middle part of my heart with that sand eraser. And then kind of drawing it in, and you will see when this layout is done, there will be no pencil marks on it, none at all, which I find amazing because that sand eraser just does its job so well. It erases ink very well too, but I love using it to kind of plot my layouts out. It's a really great little tool to have, and again, very low price point. So I'm just erasing the inside of the hearts. I'm just going to continue to do this. So I'm just following those guidelines, tracing a heart, erasing the middle, moving on to the next. Super simple. So the next thing I'm going to do is, so what I'm doing is I am lightly erasing my heart. Just ever so lightly, so I can still see kind of the shape, but most of the pencil is gone. So now I'm showing you the paint. This is the Winter's Mist paint, and it is a perfect, gorgeous match to the Rhapsody kit. Like, just a beautiful match to the light blues. And I'm going to start by, this is one of the, a little card that came in the Clique Kit's Rhapsody kit. I kind of call it a Filofax card. I don't know what else to, I don't quite know what to call it, but it has the little things on like you would put in a Rolodex. Maybe that's what's called, like a Rolodex card. And I am just grabbing some of this paint and I am painting the whole thing. So these little pieces, I think there's 3 of them, they are made from watercolor paper. And now we are going to paint our hearts. So you can still see the hearts there, and as I paint them in, before I paint them in, I am going to erase them completely so you just see just the tiniest little bit of a line. And then I'm going to paint over that line because I really want the, you can see here, see, we're just going to erase it so you can barely see it and then paint it. Because if you paint over the very dark line, it will show through, the pencil will show through. but if you erase it just a bit more and then paint over it, you can't see the lines. So now off camera, I went through and I did some of the hearts with the paint, and then I went through and hand stitched some of the hearts onto my page. So I just layered up some papers behind my photo. I layered the negative part where I cut out the hearts, and then I layered that pretty blue paper that's part of the kit. And now I'm going to go ahead and lay down this painted piece that I did. And then I'm just going to go through all of the embellishments. I'm going to do a little bit of erasing now. I'm just going to erase all the lines. Anywhere you can see pencil, I'm pretty much erasing. And now I'm going to place these hearts down here. So this is where my layout idea kind of went a little askew. I really wanted to have these patterned hearts because this page was pretty much, all of the color choices were based off of that paper. And that paper is a gorgeous paper in the Rhapsody kit, but it's very busy. And so by taking the 6x6 pad from the Traveler's Notebook and cutting it up into these small die cut shapes and then using it as to back my photo, you get all the color, you get all the pretty, gorgeousness of that paper because it is so gorgeous without the layout feeling busy. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these Maggie Holmes gems that came in the kit, and I'm pretty much going to put every heart that's in this kit that I have left on that package onto this page. So I literally just was looking for little gaps and little places where a little sparkle would be nice. And I'm still feeling like the lines of this page aren't, your eye doesn't really go down to the photo. It's still looking a little bit busy. Not busy, but like chaotic maybe. So I'm going to pull some embellishments out here and kind of start thinking about getting a direct line so that all the hearts, all the stitching, all those gems, they're there, but your eye is going to have a definite line to follow so that the photo is kind of where your eye goes. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to choose a couple of cut apart sheets and die cuts and embellishments from the kit. I think everything that I use is the Cocoa Vanilla. I don't think I ended up using any of the Vicky Bouton just because I was pulling those colors from that paper and I didn't want too many of the bolder shades that are in the kit on my layout. I did use this sticker book from Simple Stories, and I'm going to pull out some phrases and also some of these beautiful butterflies. So some of the butterflies have this like pretty purple behind them, and I wanted something besides hearts. I wanted another icon to kind of be around the layout that wasn't all hearts. So now I've decided that I'm going to have this diagonal line. So I created embellishment clusters along that line, and I'm just going to splatter some black ink along that line, and I think that that helps keep your eyes focused on the photo and at the bottom. And then I did add a date stamp so I knew when the photo was taken, but it didn't really need any journaling because the photo is just a selfie of me and my niece. So that will complete this layout for today. I hope you've enjoyed this, and be sure to head over to the Clique shop and get some of that fabulous Wintersmith's paint. Bye! Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Bye!